The amount of planning and strategic thought that goes into a domain name is very similar to choosing a company name. If you're an online business, your domain name choice is more important than your company name, since this is where your clients will find and interact with your business. Your domain name should be memorable, preferably short and easy to pronounce, and therefore easy to spell. Your clients and customers need to remember it, type it correctly into the search bar to land on your website the first time. The smallest typo can take them to another site, so stay away from novel and irregular spelling. When most of our clients start a new business, they will register a company name first and then build their website. This sequence means that the company name will come first, so we recommend that the domain name be the same as your company name for two reasons. First, most customers assume that your company name and your domain name are the same. And secondly, your company name and website are two separate components which together build your brand. If you have a long company name, you can abbreviate the domain name. For example, First National Bank uses fnb.co.za, or Amalgamated Banks of South Africa uses absa.co.za. The rule when it comes to domain names is that the shorter is always better, as it is easier to remember and quicker to type, and therefore reduces the chances of making a typo. The downside is that most short domain names of less than, say, 5 characters are already taken. In fact, currently the average length of a domain name in South Africa is 12 characters. So what happens if your domain name is already taken? Well, you have a few options. First, I would try a different top-level domain extension, which is the last 3 letters after the dot. Most common in South Africa is .co.za. This is definitely the recommended top-level domain extension if your business operates in South Africa. But if your preferred name is already taken, you could try the .com top-level domain extension. The .com top-level domain is always more expensive and generally geared to the international market. If your domain name with a different top-level domain is still not available, you could be a bit more creative. You could play with a thesaurus to get synonyms related to the object or purpose of your business. Or you could always try phrases, as they are easy to remember, even if they are longer to type. For example, a candle manufacturer could use lightmyfire.co.za. Many businesses have more than one domain name, which is done to secure related or similar domain names. This is to protect them from their competitors registering those domain names. Domain names can be set to point to the same website. There are unscrupulous people who make a living out of registering domain names with the intention of reselling them at a profit. This practice is known as cyber squatting. If they have your preferred domain name, you could purchase it from them, but be prepared to pay a hefty price. My final word on choosing a domain name is that it is only valid for a year. There is an annual fee due to the registrar to maintain your ownership. We will notify you when it is due and add it to our renewal debit order system. We have a domain name checker on our website to test if your preferred domain name is available. You can access it at swiftcyberstudio.co.za. If you'd like us to secure it for you, please get in touch with us and we can get your business online, starting with your emails. I hope this has been helpful, so as always remember, we are here to help.